Don't hurt me.
I won't, as long as you don't scream or try to call 911.
Why are you here?
I thought the house was empty, but since you're here, I could use a little help.
Just let me go. I swear, I will cooperate. I swear.
All right. We're out in the middle of nowhere. How much harm can you do? There you go.
Let go of me, I swear. I will do lasting damage where you don't want to be hurt.
Look, there's no need to get ugly about this. All I'm looking for is a little assistance. That's all, nothing physical. I just need a place to lay low. And if you help me, this will be a lot easier for both of us.
Look, I appreciate you fixing the circuit breaker and everything, but let's just call it even, okay? You let me go and just pretend it's never happened.
Yeah, well, see, I can't do that. I'm sort of a fugitive, so I can't have you calling the cops.
Oh, I won't. I promise.
Well, you say that now, but what if you change your mind?
So, what's the plan? You gonna kidnap me? I seriously doubt you can afford another kidnapping charge.
You know who I am?
Well, I read the paper.
I see.
And I did see some of Stefan's so-called murder trial on TV.
He was guilty as hell. The DA even had him admitting the crime on tape. He killed an innocent young woman. It was the wrong person, but that didn't matter to him.
Well, I know his intended victim. Emily is... Well, she's not my little sister. She's about as close as I'm gonna get.
Uh-huh. Well, then you'll be happy to know I left him in a bloody heap with a knife in his gut.
Oh, God. Oh, my God, you just confessed to me, which means you're gonna have to kill me to cover your tracks.
Hey, relax. Everybody knows I killed him.
Why doesn't that make me feel better?
Look, I'm not gonna hurt you, really. You could come in handy.
Yeah? Well, forget it. I'm nobody's hostage. You expect me to lie for you? A man I don't even know?
All I'm asking is to stay 2 steps ahead of the cops until I figure out what I'm gonna do.
Yeah, well, that's your problem, not mine. I won't be an accessory to murder.
You just said the bastard tried to kill Emily.
That doesn't mean that I want to hide his murderer from the police.
Where's your sense of fair play? I'm severely outnumbered here. The DA's gonna have every cop in the county after me.
Yeah, well, I'm the first one to concede the DA's a buffoon.
I knew you were a perceptive woman.
Just out of curiosity, is there anyone else you've murdered?
Now, why do you want to ask a question like that?
I know you by reputation. I understand you get a little violent when annoyed.
You're annoying me. You're still standing.
Because you need me.
Not that bad.
Oh, don't you even think about threatening me. Do you hear me? I will be missed. I will be missed. People will be looking for me. The police will throw an entire dragnet over this area, and they will search for me until they find me.
You got a real flair for the dramatic. I like that in a hostage.
I'm so happy you're entertained by the thought of going to prison for the rest of your life.
This house has been closed up for months. What are you doing here?
None of your business.
Are you thumbing your nose at the Quartermaines, or did they toss you out?
The family has made it very clear that I'm always welcome.
Yeah, well, I'm familiar with your reputation, too, Skye Chandler, Quartermaine Jacks. You've driven more than one person in this town to the edge of the pier. There's nobody gonna send bloodhounds out looking for you.
Skye, are you in there? Skye, are you in there?
Put that thing down.
You think I'm gonna be unarmed? You're nuts.
Oh, speaking of drama.
All right, you say anything, and I'll use this.
So we have one little disagreement, and you bolt. Do you know what that says to me?
You accuse me of going to Jax's room to throw myself at him, which proves to me that you have no faith in me at all.
Well, it says to me that the only reason why you're at the Quartermaines is because of the baby.
I love your daughter. I want to be a part of her life.
Right. And I was just a convenient appendage.
Well, we weren't going to complicate things with any feelings.
Yes, that's true. That's right. And then, well, then we got to know each other. We spent some time together. And what, all that meant nothing?
Well, you're the one who's convinced that I'm still in love with Jax.
Do you really expect me to believe that you went over to his room to ask advice about me?
I want you to leave right now.
Okay. If I mean something to you, prove it. Then come home with me right now, and we'll work this out.
I don't have to prove anything. I'm staying.
Well, that makes everything a whole lot clearer.
So, why didn't you give me up?
Hey! I did!
Yeah, about time.
Well, I think you could manage just a little bit of gratitude.
Why are you helping me?
For the goodness of my heart.
Uh-huh. Does that goodness in your heart have anything to do with Ned Ashton and all that sentimental crap he was saying about babies?
What, you got something against babies?
Well, I don't like them much. I've had two of my own. You love them, they turn on you.
Anybody ever tell you have a cynical streak?
Are you going to keep bobbing and weaving, or are you going to answer the question?
Ned and Alexis have a daughter.
That much I know.
Well, Alexis has tried to make Ned's life a living hell. She and Stefan even tried to frame him and get him sent to prison for the rest of his life, just so she could get sole custody of the child.
I've always liked Alexis. Her legal smarts have come in handy for me. But the point is, the woman is a Cassadine, which means she's lethal when you stand between her and what she wants.
Exactly. And since you are the anti-Cassadine, I thought it might be helpful to keep you around.
I see. Well, a good, healthy vendetta never hurt anybody.
You would certainly know.
All right, so what do you say we help each other? See where it takes us.
PCPD.
Hello.
Sorry to bother you.
Oh, no, you're not bothering me. Come in, please. I'm usually up and a productive member of society by now, but I just moved in and, well, last night was a tad disconcerting.
Disconcerting how? Did you hear something suspicious?
Oh, no, that's just it. I didn't hear a thing. I'm so used to being a member of such a large household. You know how families are.
Well, the department, they're conducting a door-to-door search looking for a suspect who escaped police custody last night.
Oh, my God. Have you tracked him here?
Someone fitting that description was spotted in the area.
Should I evacuate? Because I'm here alone,
No,
you know?
you know what? That won't be necessary. You can just take precaution, keep your doors and windows locked. Call PCPD if you have any problems.
Okay. You're not in uniform. Are you a detective?
I'm fresh out of the academy. Caught special detail.
Well, that fugitive must be so dangerous. You're going door to door and all. What did he do?
The suspect, he's been charged with murder. His name is Luke Spencer, who happens to be my father.
Oh, that must be a terrible dilemma. Your father's wanted for murder, and it's your job to arrest him? Luke would have thought twice before putting you in that position. But I guess Luke's just selfish. He wanted that momentary gratification of revenge on Stefan.
Yeah, he can be difficult, to put it mildly. But I owe him a lot. He taught me independence and good survival skills. Even though he called me a liar, he gave me a real sense of loyalty.
Well, the way you describe him, I'd Almost like to meet him, but under different circumstances, of course.
I'm sorry, I have to go visit some other neighbors, so if you have any problems, just call the PC.
Most definitely, yes.
Thank you for your time.
Bye-bye.
Nice work. You played him like a slide trombone.
Your son's quite an impressive man. No. No resemblance.
That's why we called him Lucky.
You know, usually it's the other way around. The father's the authority figure and the son's the rebel without a cause.
So, what are you, master's degree holder in psychology or 30-day chip in AA?
I do happen to be a recovering alcoholic, but it's easy to see that you're just a case of arrested adolescence. You fight authority, authority always wins. Isn't that how it works?
Not so far. As a matter of fact, I mostly win. And I'm about to win against authority again, since you're here to help.
Whatever gave you that idea?
We drank on it last night, remember? Of course, you being recovering and all, you only had club soda, but it's still binding in my book.
Well, all of this has been mildly entertaining, but I must get dressed and become a responsible adult in this world. Might want to take notes.
Thanks for not ratting me out.
Who's to say I'm not waiting for a better moment?
I'm not saying it's your fault. Nicholas, none of this is your fault. I'm just sorry that it had to happen.
I made arrangements to have him buried at Memorial Glen.
Why don't you hold off on the details? You don't have to be fine about this. No one expects you to be fine about this.
It had to happen. Sooner or later, Luke would have killed him, or he would have killed Luke. Who lived and died almost doesn't matter. Both their lives are over now.
A warrant doesn't mean anything to Luke. He's used to living with them. I'll just run from the law again.
Yeah, well, he doesn't run so fast anymore. That's why I'm gonna catch him very soon. It's just a question of days, maybe even hours, before Spencer's sitting in his little 5x7 cell.
Look, Ma, my only concern right now is getting my uncle's body released for burial.
I know, that's why I'm here. I know you're in a hurry.
I made arrangements for the internment to take place tonight, so whatever you can do.
Take care of it.
I'm sorry, Nicholas, but I'm not going to be there. The brother I knew died a long time ago.
Okay.
Luke? I'm back. I got the supplies you wanted, and I also threw in a couple of outfits and some grooming supplies. Lord knows you need them. Luke? Luke?
Hey.
Well, guess it was too much to hope you'd be gone.
Oh, no, not yet. You and I have a date first.
Not in this life.
Oh, come on. It'll be fun. Something tells me you look great in black.
I'm not about to go club hopping with the fugitive.
Club hopping? I'd love that. We'll do that sometime, but not tonight. Tonight we're going to a funeral.
Ew. Oh, are they burying Stefan?
Yeah, I happened to overhear his nephew talking about the arrangements. So, finally, old Vlad is going 6 feet under. But not until I put a stake through his heart.
Enough of this silly masquerade. You punk.
Who are you? Dillon Quartermaines. Nice to meet you.
Where's my dad?
What are you doing here?
Making a film.
A what? Where's Spencer? You're working for Spencer, right? He hired you to film this whole event, huh? Come on, spit it out.
You working for Luke?
fooled him. Even your dear old mother fell for it, and God knows she's no stranger to deformity. How does that old joke go? Knock, knock. You say, who's there? Luke. Luke who? Luke who's dead. It ain't me. Well, you seem pretty dead. Of course, that's what we thought about your brother, Popsicle Pete. See how that turned out. Yeah, I imagine you're dead. Doesn't really matter, though. I said I'd bury you, and I will, dead or alive. I wonder why it doesn't feel better. Maybe your mother was right. You're a disappointment even now. I can't get over this empty feeling. Like I'm empty inside, like it's the end of an ancient feud, or is it a hollow victory? Nah, I just forgot to have lunch. Burn in hell, Cassadine.